last chance. No beating around the bush.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Blake Production.
What is poppin'? Anybody who's interested in Coinbase, I hope you guys find this video. It's very interesting. I want to chat about this real quick. I love to chat and I love to talk to people who have no idea about crypto or who don't believe in it. It's very interesting, and in fact it makes me so much more bullish on the space. So I was in the sauna the other day, and I was asking these realtors about, hey, is there any other opportunity for people I'm 26, for people my age to invest in an asset that will provide them a return greater than real estate? No, there's no way. Your best bet is in the next few years. You put your money into real estate. And these people have no clue what's about to happen. So one, that makes me bullish as fuck. Secondly, he brought up the fact that he invested in Coinbase, but he said he invested in it at 250. So he was trying to tell me how he has a secret model to always make money, and how if you buy high and you quadruple down lower, you'll make your money. So he told me he bought it at 250, and then he absolutely hammered the position when it was lower at around like I think he said somewhere around like 40 to 50 bucks, something like that. He said he hammered it, and then he said he sold it right around $100 for profit, because that's how hard he doubled or tripled or quadrupled down in that zone. Let's talk about this for a sec. This is why there is a major importance when it comes to technical analysis, because now that guy is probably kicking himself. So I asked him, I'm like, oh really, you sold it at like 105? I was like, isn't it at like almost 150 now? And he was like, oh yeah, but the likelihood of it continuing to go up is unlikely. Guys, oh my god, man, we should be stupid bullish. Like, our targets should be way higher than what they are right now. So when I'm looking at this stock, I see that we have this massive inverse head and shoulders. We had the breakout. We retested the neckline of the head and shoulders, showing us there's higher demand in the stock, showing us this previous resistance or this previous supply zone. It's now turning into a demand zone, or it's turning into support, right? Then we spend a few weeks basing and we launch the fuck out of that zone. Something I want to highlight, I wish I brought this up on Twitter earlier. I'm going to see if I could pull it up as fast as I can. But nearly all of these ETFs that are signing to be approved, nearly all of them are using Coinbase as their like custodian or as their middleman to get Bitcoin for their ETF. This is, guys, Coinbase is going way higher than $150. Come the fuck on. When? We don't know when it's going to happen, but just from the fundamentals, and now we add the technicals to it, this thing should be clear to around this 150 to 200 zone. And then expect it, of course, just like anything else, to consolidate. So we're going to have this big move, right? Maybe we consolidate now from 150 to 114. That could be fine too. Maybe we don't do that and we rip even higher in the coming weeks, and we consolidate up to we push up to 200 and we consolidate down to 200 and 130, and we create a massive pattern before we get this breakout to the upside. Because that's what we're trying to anticipate here, is that this is the beginning of a massive bull market, and in the next months and maybe potentially 1 to 2 years, there's going to be some serious money coming into the space. If that's the case, we cannot have our expectations so low, like this guy I was chatting to in the sauna, talking about how Coinbase won't be going any higher than 150. Like, dude, oh my days. So we're bullish. Let's set our expectations higher, and let's be prepared for a wild ride. There will be ups, there will be downs. What's important is, as long as our uptrend is intact, we should be buying dips until we see massive red flags in terms of high bearish volume, extreme exiting of stock price. Usually it takes a while if you take into consideration market sentiment. So if we talk about that, like, you'll know in terms of, like, if people are coming out of the woodworks being like, oh, what about Bitcoin, what about this, what about that, that's usually the time where it starts to get we should be asking questions, maybe taking some gains off the table. But in my humble opinion, again, I don't know you can't really consider what I'm saying as financial advice. This is my analysis from years of studying stocks, especially in this crypto space, and technical analysis. But if you have shares under 150, you should be chilling for years. That's my opinion. And we're going to end it at that. Peace, guys.